Hi, my name is Michael Froomkin. I'm the Laurie Silvers and Mitch Rubenstein Professor of Law here at the University of Miami. We've just finished our first ever werobot conference. It was great. I think people had a wonderful time. I've been getting great email all day about, as people get home, about what fun they had. And we had a wonderful series of panels. And we're already starting to think about how we're going to plan for next year. The suggestions include maybe having the conference in a lab with sort of robots, or doing it on the West Coast where there are lots of people doing sort of startups involving robots, or maybe we'll do it here again because people had a really good time coming to Miami and enjoyed, I think, what was a pretty intimate atmosphere, if you can use that about a group of about 80 or 90 people. But because we were a single-track conference this year, it meant that people were not separated by interest, but they really got to know each other and to find out about linkages in two very important dimensions. So one was between the very different topics we talked about, and the other, which I think is even more important, is linkages between different skill sets, between people from different backgrounds. So we had roboticists and lawyers, we had engineers, economists, we had philosophers, and it turned out that they were all worrying about the same kind of problems, but in very different languages, with very different sets of concerns sometimes. And so I think people found it really educational and inspiring, actually, to discover that there's this sort of community of common interests that come from very different places and want to go in the same general direction, by which I mean solving some really important problems. I don't know if we got the solutions yet, but that just means we get to have another conference.